Welcome back. We continue to follow breaking news as the cleanup process for many neighbors will be long after storms plowed through Oconee and Pickens counties early yesterday morning. Crews are out at the BorgWarner plant off Wells Highway in Seneca today, sifting through all of the rubble at that factory.
Carrie Weimer was there at the plant on Monday to see firsthand just how bad it looked. And today, Carrie, I know you are in Liberty with an interesting twist to all of this.
That's right, Cody. I'm going to tell you why I'm here in just a second, but let's talk about this tornado first. Now, according to the National Weather Service, they said the magnitude of this tornado was the fact that 900 yards, that's the width of the tornado. To put that into perspective, 900 yards would be roughly around 9 football fields stacked end to end to end. So imagine that width of a force coming through about a 17-mile area with winds of 160 miles per hour. Just gives you mind-blowing figures to think about the damage from this storm and the power behind it. Now, I'm in Liberty. I'm 20 miles from the BorgWarner plant. I talked to some people today that have items in their yard right here from the plant.
It was just mind-blowing.
Roger Powell and his wife Barbara say yesterday was a day they won't forget.
We, of course, in the dark, couldn't tell if we had any damage or anything, but we did have a lot of high wind and rain.
She says thankfully those winds left no damage to their home, but they did leave something else.
I just happened to see a document or a piece of paper lying in the backyard. I went over and looked at it, and it was wet, of course, and it had survived the storm.
At first, he thought it was one of his old documents from when he was an HR manager.
When I looked at it and realized that it had came over 20 miles to our backyard, it was kind of stunning. It was kind of amazing.
The double-sided paper inside a plastic sheet protector belonged to BorgWarner, the hybrid and electrical automotive plant in Seneca. Around the corner, about a mile away, another piece was found.
I was shocked. I can't believe that it ended up in our yard. We walked down to look at the tree that had fallen, and we saw a piece of metal in the yard, and I was like, what is that?
Skipper says they had heard about the plant, and after a quick Google image search, realized it was the B from the BorgWarner sign.
We immediately said we have to post this and tell everybody about that, so we've gotten a big response from that.
She says many have wanted to purchase it, but she's got other plans.
I think we want to keep it.
Now, earlier today, I spoke with the public relations director at BorgWarner. She said that they are doing everything they can to work through and assess the damage, but of course, because of the pandemic, they're having to be careful and make sure that their employees are safe, so it may take a little bit longer than necessary. But she said she really appreciated the outpouring of support that they're getting from the community here, and they want people to know that they are doing all they can to get through this. In Liberty, I'm Carrie Weimer, Fox Carolina, the 4 o'clock news.